The rain came down in silver threads that afternoon, drenching the streets of Atlanta in a melancholy calm. Cars rolled past in hurried splashes. Umbrellas bloomed like black flowers across the sidewalk. But one figure didn't move. A little girl, no more than 12, sat on the edge of a park bench, her school backpack soaked, a lunchbox on her knees. She ate quietly, spooning cold rice and beans into her mouth, rainwater streaking her cheeks. A black sedan slowed at the corner. Inside sat Daniel Whitmore, a man whose name was printed on skyscrapers. A self-made millionaire, founder of Whitmore Tech, Daniel was a man who had everything except peace. He was on his way to a corporate meeting when his eyes caught the familiar face through the curtain of rain. At first, he thought he was mistaken, but the tiny dimple on the girl's left cheek, that was Amara, his adopted daughter. His hands trembled. "Pull over," he ordered his driver. The car skidded to a halt. Daniel grabbed an umbrella and stepped into the rain. "Amara," he called, approaching slowly, his heart pounding against his chest. The girl froze mid-bite, her spoon clattering into the lunchbox. Her big brown eyes widened, then darted to the ground. "Dad," she whispered. Daniel crouched beside her, confusion thick in his voice. "Sweetheart, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at home? You're drenched." But Amara didn't answer. Instead, she closed her lunchbox, clutching it like it was her only possession. "I didn't want to eat inside," she said softly. "Why not?" Daniel asked. She hesitated, lips trembling. "Because I didn't want to mess up the table." Daniel frowned. "What? Mess up the table?" Amara's voice broke. "Mrs. Whitmore said I should eat somewhere else if I can't eat properly." The rain was cold, but Daniel suddenly felt something far colder twist through him. "Your mother said that?" His tone was flat, almost mechanical. Amara didn't meet his eyes. "I spilled soup last week. She said the dining room is for people who belong." The world seemed to stop. The sounds of rain faded, leaving only the beating of his heart, loud, furious, and broken. He looked at his daughter, her tiny frame shivering, her braids plastered to her forehead. She was eating in the rain because she didn't feel like she belonged in her own home. Daniel swallowed hard. He'd been so consumed by work, charity events, and stock reports that he hadn't seen what was happening under his own roof. He'd thought his wife, Victoria, was the perfect mother, elegant, polished, but she had made his daughter, their daughter, feel like an outsider. "Come on, sweetheart," he said gently,